Well, I watched on the whale at Alexandra Park on a Friday night. I tipped one a couple of weeks ago. It only ran 8th, but I ran a 55.6 half. The best of the race. It's opened up $5. I reckon it can win this week. Let's go again on Whale Watch. Yeah, Alexandra Park on Friday night. They've got a 10-race program. The first starts at 5:39, and that horse I wanted to highlight that I tipped you a couple of weeks ago was Bad to the Bone. Let's go to the monitor at Alexandra Park. And the horse that's out wide in the Barry Purdon colours, Zachary Butcher aboard, is Bad to the Bone, and this was a leaders-dominated race, taken out by its stablemate and Soul Ambition. And as you can see, rolling it on from here, he's the widest on the track, a long way off them. He makes good ground. Now, he ran home in 55.6. It was the best sectionals out of the race. He couldn't have gone any better, but it was dominated by horses on the speed. Now, won the second row is not the worst draw here. He follows that one that leaves the gate. Main Danger's a line-up and copy that, but I'm very keen on Bad to the Bone. We went last week. He's opened up $5 this week. I suggest we have a go again. Let's go to Chard and how impressive it has been in its last two starts. To the monitor, this is the Holmes DG in the same colours of the previous video and the same driver, Zachary Butcher. Now, the winner comes off his back in 888, but I thought Chard, he went very, very well. Again, sectionally wise, he couldn't have gone much better. He's gone back-to-back seconds in the Spring Cup and the Holmes DG, and more importantly, no 888 this week. Home in 55.9. I think Main Danger's the Devil's Own, who runs third in this video. Solid Golden's great form. And Blazing Rivers, a horse that I think is getting better with racing. Tony Hurley, he takes the drive. Remember the key to this race? Standing start, 2,200 metres. You need to step and run. Talking about step and run, a horse that will do that in the last is Safra Cova. She begins like a scolded rabbit. Let's go and have a look at her last start. This was at Alexandra Park, where she was in front for Luck Chin in those gold colours, and she was just off and gone. A really good video to show because quite a strong field resonates in this race. Quite a good lineup. Natty Pagger. I thought Safra Cova, a mile from a standing start this week. It'll lead, and it's whether they can catch her. She's in great form. She's won 4 now. Gets in this race quite nicely. She's drawn off the front at barrier 6. When the tapes are released, she'll be one of the quickest away. Race 10, number 6, Safra Cova. Main Danger's the old girl, Majestic One's in good form. Silver Power was a nice workout performance at the trials on the weekend. And Westy Boys has been racing well in its last couple of starts. But keen on Safra Cova over a mile. Let's have a look at the 3 highlighted for you on a Friday night at Alexandra Park. Kicking off early in race 6 with one of the best of the night and Bad to the Bones. Open up at $5. I reckon it's a nice each way bet. The Black Book, it comes out of our feature. Race 8, number 10, Chard to go one better. And the multi-maker in the mile trot is number 6, Safra Cova.